Don't miss a single update. Leave your like and subscribe to the channel to stay on top of everything happening in European football. By supporting our work, you'll always get the hottest news, detailed analyses, and backstage stories from the biggest clubs. Your support is essential for us to keep bringing you exclusive content. Now, let's jump into an update about a possible major move in the transfer market. The Paris Saint-Germain management is already outlining its plans for the next season. Knowing that the pursuit of European prominence demands even greater commitment, coach Luis Enrique is determined to further strengthen the Parisian squad. Even after the departure of some stars, PSG's objective remains clear: to finally conquer the long-awaited Champions League and solidify its dominance in French football. This is no surprise to those who closely follow the Spanish manager's work. Since his arrival, Luis Enrique made it clear to the board that his methodology requires versatile players with solid technique, especially in midfield. It's precisely in this context that one of the most talked about names behind the scenes emerges: Eduardo Camavinga, one of Real Madrid's brightest young talents. According to information released by the portal Defensa Central, specialized in Real Madrid news, Luis Enrique has put Camavinga at the top of his priority list for the next transfer window. Not just as one more addition, but as a key piece to implement his style of play, with more intensity, quality in building play, and aggression in marking. PSG's interest is not new. The young Frenchman, who made a name for himself early on at Rennes, earned international recognition with his move to Real Madrid. There, he became a sort of utility player for Carlo Ancelotti, playing as a defensive midfielder, fullback, and even taking on more advanced roles in midfield. The same source reports that Paris Saint-Germain is prepared to make a significant offer, one that could shake the foundations of the Spanish club. The goal is to convince Camavinga that Paris offers the ideal project for him to establish himself as an undisputed starter, especially playing at home, in front of the French fans, and enjoying the status of a key player. Financially, PSG leaves no stone unturned when it comes to strengthening the squad. Backed by strong investment from the board and its Qatari owners, the club is already showing interest in making what's considered an irresistible offer. Internally, there's a belief that Camavinga's arrival would not only fill technical gaps, but also raise the squad's overall competitiveness. For Luis Enrique, Camavinga has exactly the qualities he seeks in a player. The midfielder is recognized for his excellent game reading, impressive mobility, and ability to perform in several tactical roles. His versatility would be a real asset for the Spanish manager, who often alternates formations and deeply values ball possession. Furthermore, Camavinga has shown remarkable maturity for his age and has proven to be decisive even on the biggest Champions League nights for Real Madrid. His profile would add both leadership and dynamism, qualities Luis Enrique is constantly seeking to take PSG to the next level. Currently, Eduardo Camavinga is focused on recovering from an injury that's kept him off the pitch in recent months. The youngster is showing notable resilience and discipline in his physical work, aiming to return even stronger next season. However, what stands out is the uncertainty over his future at Real Madrid. The tendency, according to sources close to the player, is that no decision will be made before he has a decisive conversation with the future coach of the Merengues, expected to be Xabi Alonso, a renowned former player and an up-and-coming manager in Europe. Much will depend on the new manager's plans, who could see Camavinga as untouchable or, depending on the squad's direction, could leave space for a possible deal. Therefore, the coming months promise to be filled with behind-the-scenes drama, with PSG and Real Madrid competing not only financially, but also in terms of sporting projects, ambitions, and visions for the future. For Camavinga, the weight of his decision involves countless variables: continuing at a club where he's already won titles and earned recognition, or the possibility of leading a new winning era at PSG, in his home country. Keep following our channel to stay updated on all developments in this case and other moves in the transfer market. Don't forget to leave your like, share with friends, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss new content.